Greetings, fellow YouTuber. We are live. Thank you so much for joining us for GainerWorld Live on this here Friday night from the GainerWorld International Complex in a bunker in an undisclosed location somewhere in the Midwestern United States. I know I shouldn't be touching my face, but hey, when you got a stray hair on the beard, you got to do whatever you can, right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, thank you for joining me so much. I certainly do appreciate it. We're going to spend the next hour, like I said, just, catching up on things, finding out how we're all doing, making sure everybody's okay, play a couple of songs, got the old guitar sitting off over to my side here, and let's just generally hang out and just kind of forget everything over the course of the last week or so, or last couple of weeks anyway. How y'all doing? Drop me a line in the chat box. I can see it, just so you know. I am able to see what's going on, and we can just kind of take it from there. Lots of things happening on my end. The most significant being is that, I guess we're all going to be doing this until the end of April. In some cases, I know from people like the middle of May now, is that we're all going to be hunkered down and sheltered in place and all that other fun stuff. So it's really it's getting kind of strange. But that's why we want to do this, because, it is getting strange. And even though it's a beautiful evening here in Chicago, and you want to go out and you want to do the things that you normally would do, we can't. And I strongly recommend, please don't, because, it's the best thing to do. Trust me on that. That way we can all kind of stay healthy and, kind of make this thing go away. Somebody sent me something once. Somebody sent me something today, as a matter of fact, on my Facebook page. And very simply put, it was, anyone who said they can't change the world has obviously never eaten undercooked bat soup. Hey, that's just reality. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just reality. I'm just reporting what I'm getting from you. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. Other things happening. Of course, we heard today, the great Bill Withers, gone at the age of 81. Man. No, it wasn't. It wasn't because of COVID. It was he had heart problems through the years. But boy, what a loss for the music world. We all know his songs: "Lean on Me," "Ain't No Sunshine," "Lovely Day." All kinds of just terrific hits from so many years. So it's really sad. It's really sad that he's gone. So. Heard that John Prine, if you haven't heard that news, John Prine is, he's down with COVID right now. The word from his wife, who, by the way, just recovered from COVID, is, he's critical but stable. And that's about the best news that we've got right now. So best of luck to John. All our prayers and positive vibes going out to him for a full and speedy recovery, because we're not ready to lose you. We're not ready to lose you right now, John. Keep fighting the good fight, buddy. We are not ready to lose you just yet. So we'll see what happens. We shall definitely see what happens. In the meantime, like I said, let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing. That's what this whole stream is about, for you and I to catch up and figure out how everybody's doing. And maybe, play a couple songs along the way. Like I said, Old Blue, right over there. So, fired up, ready to go. So it'll be fine. Lots of strange things going on. Megyn Kelly, CNN. Yeah, Mario. I guess Mario Cuomo's got a. He's got a roommate. DJ Zath in the chat room. How are you, pal? Oh my God, am I glad you are tuned in. Thank you so much, dude. How have you been? Talk to me. Lots of stuff going on. just one of our friends. As a matter of fact, it's funny you should. It's funny you should check in because I had a message today. Somebody asked me about that Carl Keegan guy, and does he still do his radio shows? And I just went, wow, you know, where have you been? So yeah. So yeah, no, we don't do the radio shows anymore, unfortunately. We'd love to, but everybody's moving on in those times. Talked to Simon Lee. He's doing well. He and his son and his lovely lady. Um, so yeah, everybody's kind of catching up, and that's kind of the thing about this bug that's going around is the fact that well, if nothing else, it's bringing us together. Bring us together at a distance. I know. How weird is that? Yeah, we're together. We're just 6 feet apart. So, how bizarre is that? Yes, we're together, but hey, by the way, we're not in the same room. Thus, the reason that, live streams like this are going on. All kinds of people doing it too. And I'm so happy to see the music community and the radio community coming together, in times like this. Like my buddy David Glynn, he's doing videos every week on his Facebook page. He does that on Facebook Live. Some great stuff. If you like some good old-fashioned acoustic folk music, by all means, turn to Dave. Mike Eklund, right now, another great area musician. He's on Facebook Live right now. As soon as you're done with this, of course, we'd like you to go and check him out. Who else? Melissa Etheridge is doing it. Joan Baez put out a couple of videos. She's supposed to be retired, but she heard about John Prine's sickness, and the next thing you know, boom, there she is, live on the air. So, that's always fun. James Platt, Mel Brown, all sorts of people are coming together in a moment like this, and that's as it should be. You hear on the one side, you hear about all the people hoarding all the toilet paper and all the water, which is really stupid. Carl, as a matter of fact, Carl Keegan has just checked in, our Irish correspondent. Carl, I was just saying, somebody, and so help me God, this is a true story. Somebody got a hold of me today via YouTube and said, what about this Carl Keegan guy? Kegon. I know you'd get a kick out of that. Wants to know if you're doing your radio show. And I'm like, well, no, he hasn't done that in a while, but I'll let him know you're thinking about him. And yes, Zath is in the chat room. By the way, Zath, I need to talk to you, pal. You and I need to catch up. So yeah. So that's what's going on at the moment. And we'll give it a couple more minutes for some of our other friends to check in, if they do in fact check in. Relax, it's okay. It's just allergies. Don't worry. No, he hasn't got a case of the coronas, as the old folks down in Miami would say. What's going on there? What's going on there? You got yourself a case of the coronas there. Yeah. It's like to the point now where if you even, sneeze or look weird in the same direction at people turn all kinds of different colors. So, yeah, it is. Carl just mentioning in the chat room, which I would like you to be into, by the way. If you're watching, please, by all means, let us know. Let us know how you're doing. It is tough. That's such a lovely day about Bill Withers. Boom. All right. Carl Keegan, ladies and gentlemen, checking in with us this evening. Oh, God, here we go. It's like old home week. I got Zath in there. I got Keegan in here. All I need now is for Lee and King to show up. It's going to be... Oh, man. So that's what's happening so far. Shame about Bill Withers, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not such a lovely day. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, that's for sure. But how's everybody doing? Everybody feeling good? Everybody, hunkered down? I know we're all in place. Everybody is sheltered in place. Everybody doing what it is that they're needing to do. So, oh, and by the way, that's another thing too for all that are watching, for you that are watching. There is something, if you do had something in the chat box, if you do, add something in chat, please know that there's about a 20 to 30 second lag between me and your YouTube reality. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm just kind of, things are moving slow, is what I'll say. Zath says, I've been doing the shelter in place for 20 years now? Yeah, it feels like it. It's only been 3 weeks? Yep. And now they're extending it. They're saying now till almost May, and in some cases, the middle of May. So, yeah. Dude, it's hard to say what's going on. It really is. But, we try to plot on as best we normally can. As best we normally know how to do. Yeah, you've always been slow. Thanks, Zeth. I appreciate it. I see. That's really funny, Zeth. Yeah, thanks. Anyway. I miss you, dude. But anyway, so we'll move on here, and maybe what we'll do. If you guys don't mind my transitioning here for a second, because I said earlier that we'd heard about John Prine, the great John Prine. He is, at last report, he is in stable condition, having contracted COVID-19. And, he's not doing real good. He's not doing real good, but people are saying that, we should, pray for him. Lots of people sing lots of his songs. It's really kind of cool. Bear with me for just a second, if you don't mind. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry to have to do this live, but one thing I need to do real fast. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry to have to kind of edit on the fly here. That's just kind of what happens every once in a while. Okay. So I tell you what. So what I was talking about was John Prine, who is not doing real good. And what I thought I'd do is I'd do a song of his, because everybody else is doing it. I just saw David Glenn doing a great version of Muhlenbach County a couple of days ago. Joan Baez did one. And I want to do one that actually David Glenn taught me a long time ago. In fact, this is one of the first John Prine songs that Dave taught me. And I thought it'd be appropriate to play in John's honor. If for some reason this doesn't sound right, please don't hesitate to tell me in the chat, okay? I do appreciate those. I appreciate little things like this. Anyway. So, this is for John Prine. John, this is for you, buddy. Get better. Put on my slippers. Put on my slippers. Let me start that again. I started that off wrong. Let me try that again. Woke up this morning put on my slippers, walked into the kitchen and died. And oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling, and up on into heaven I did ride. Well, the angel, he did say, Tim, it happened this way. You fell down on the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say just before you passed away, these were the very last words you said. Well, please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Send my stomach to Milwaukee if they run short of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get 'em out of here. Venus de Milo can have my arms, look out, I got your nose. Give my hug to the junk man and give my love to Rose. Well, please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up, pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and then the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, don't get that stuff on me. Give my love to the junk man, if that's fine. I was smart and kiss my ass goodbye. Well, please don't bury me down in that cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. So that's for you, John. Get well, pal. Sorry I butchered a beautiful song like that, but hey, what can you want? What do you want for free non-union work? Come on. So anyway, that's that. I appreciate that. No, it's not double pneumonia. It actually, he got himself the coronas. He got himself the coronas, as they say down there. You know, the old people talking about, you damn kids, you're giving us all the coronas. What's wrong with yous? So yeah. So no, you're Zath, your comments aren't going through, my friend. Okay, they're just slow. Like everything else here, it's just slow. the guy on camera included. Again, thanks to everybody who's checking us out this evening. Hope you're all well. I really hope you are. If you are, please let me know. If you're doing well, please let me know. Put something in the chat. Let me know what's up. Let me know how you're doing. Because, like I said, this is some weird times we're going through. And, I'm glad that you're here. What else were you going to do? Are you going to go out tonight? So, yeah. I just don't see them echoing back. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's a YouTube thing, pal. I don't know what to tell you about that. But, yeah, it's a unique time, and I'm glad everybody's well. I'm glad everybody's okay. Just got the okay from Carl. He's doing real good. I'm always happy to hear that, pal. Let me know how you guys are doing. Please, by all means, don't be afraid. Talk to me in the chat. I promise I won't bite. Come on, really? And we'll just kind of go from there. You kind of wonder. Chicago Boy 61 saying, greetings from the Motor City. Yo, Chicago Boy, what's up? Always glad to hear from you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate it. How's things in Detroit? Are they locking you down yet? Are you on that lockdown, Chicago Boy? Tell me what's going on there. Really, let me know what's going on. because I just found out that from a couple of friends of mine in Florida, they finally have got a stay in place or shelter in place or whatever they're calling it this week. They've got that going on. And there's not really too many states that I can think of that don't have it. I know Arkansas doesn't. Georgia doesn't. So yeah, just best thing I can tell everybody, just, stay the hell at home, okay? Just do it. Okay, I know it's a pain in the ass, but believe me, there's lots of unique ways. Chicago boys saying in Detroit, we're locked down but working at home while the auto workers are making ventilators and masks as fast as they can. Rock on, people. I am so glad to hear that. That's so wonderful. As a matter of fact, another friend of mine here in the Chicago area who works at a bank, I guess they had, for some reason in their branch, and don't ask me why, I don't know, but they were met this morning by a couple of people who said, well, we're here for your masks. And they go up into the storage room of this bank. I'm not going to mention the bank. I'm not going to mention the person, anything. And they had something like 95,000 surgical masks in storage that they didn't even know about. And next thing you know, all these boxes are going out of this bank, which is closed anyway. I mean, the drive-through was working, but that was about the end of that. And yeah, so yeah, there's masks in Chicago that are being shipped someplace from a bank. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I really don't know the details behind that. What I know is that it's happening, and that's good enough. And now I'm seeing that, General Motors is making masks, and Chicago boy has just revealed his true identity. And oh my God, I'm not going to say anything. I shall not reveal your true identity, Master Marauder. Shall I just say that it's damn fine to see you? And no, nothing's changed. He still makes a fool out of himself at the drop of a dime. So it's all good. Thanks for checking in, though, man. I really appreciate it. He's another one of those people I have to catch up with that I just haven't talked to in just forever. Is he Batman? No, Carl, he's not Batman. No, look, I know, I understand your attraction to Heath Slater. Okay, just let it go. All right? Just let it go. I'm just saying. He's gone. Let him rest. Whatever you put in your bank is your business. We're not judging. Anyway. Oh, I appreciate the likes. Let me know from folks. Let me know what's going on. I appreciate hearing from you. Things here are, I never got past Adam West. Yeah, it's just like you to fantasize about a man in leotards. But, this is all that I'm seeing in the chat right now. I apologize for the distraction. Feel free to join in the festivities and join in the fun. Oh, God. Because let's face it, we're all stuck here on a Friday night. Think about it. This is as good as it gets for you on a Friday night. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I do what I can to leave people alone. No, actually I don't. But it's all good just the same. Have you ever realized how I ruin chat rooms? Why, no, Carl. Why would you bring up such a subject? Let's, Walmart and the supermarkets are open, yes. But it's really kind of bizarre when you go into, like, the Walmarts or the Walgreens or everything like that, and you see, like, red tape or masking tape on the floors spaced 6 feet apart at the checkouts. And, you see everybody there in the surgical masks, saw this one woman, and it was a particularly cool day, but she's, the low-cut blouse and the hot pants and just looking as slinky as anything with the mask on. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, that's protection. So, yeah. Yeah, the bright orange tape on the floor is it's a sign of the times. I hope they keep it there. I really want people to keep that there because I want to be able, it's like a friend of mine on her Facebook page. She put today about how the weather was so beautiful and people were distancing themselves and a stay-at-home order was in place. And she's saying, I'm just putting this here because I want to remember this in 5 years. And I want to realize when this is all over, just how good we've got it now. And boy, that's the truth, isn't it? It's you take for granted all the little things. I was telling my sons the other day, can you imagine what it would be like not going through this if we didn't have the technology that we have today? Think about that for a minute. Think about we're all sheltered in place. We're all hunkered down. We can't, just like now, I couldn't communicate with you. There would be no Skype to call your loved ones and video call them. There'd be no Facebook to keep up with people. Am I right in saying that at certain times of the year you have your furniture in your apartment one way and in the winter it's another? Actually, yes. Chicago Boy is asking, has anyone asked how Howie Mandel's doing? How Howie Mandel's doing? Likely answer, same. It doesn't matter. He doesn't shake anybody's hands anyway. So, I mean, he's off. He's scot-free. He's fine. So, yeah. But no, I mean, stop and think about it. We've got all these great musicians who are out of work. And by the way, God bless the legislators that are coming up with these emergency bills to help the out of work musicians, because that is a matter that is, well, it's not really looked at a lot, is it? But yeah, there's a lot of bands out of work. Just saying. There's stuff coming up. There's stuff coming up in the future, but I'll tell you, I'm starting to get a little worried about them. And other people are worried as well, but hopefully we'll get all past this, and the only way to do that is to stay the hell home, okay? That's it. Just stay home. If you don't have to be anyplace, don't go anyplace. I can honestly attest to this. I'm hunkered down. I'm living alone. I haven't been out of this. Well, no, I can say honestly, I've been out of this apartment maybe twice in the last 3 weeks. We would promise don't come around here no more on the banjo tonight. No, you weren't. Stop spreading the propaganda. What is wrong with you, young man? What is the matter with you? I will do one thing, though. I will play one song. And I was thinking about this, quite honestly. No. Okay. Okay. Elizabeth has checked in. Hello, dear. No banjo tonight. Stop it. Don't stop it. I am Wee Todd Ed is on the line. Thank you, my friend. How the heck are you? Long time no talking to you. Good to see you again. Thank you for joining in. How is everybody doing? I'm okay. While I'm setting up my my little thing here. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Hopefully you don't have somebody who's been affected by this. Only been out twice. Yeah, okay. That's twice today. I know this person. I know I know what, I know your lifestyle, but is it wrong? Anyway, yeah, Ed is saying nice to see you. Got the Warp guys in here. Hey, yeah, everybody's here. This is just great. I feel just fine with my hands. I get it. Okay, the comedy is ruling in the chat rooms, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do this one song. I've been thinking about this. I don't know why. Well, it's nice to see you too, hon. Thank you very much. All the old folks are here. All the old Warp folks are here tonight. So it's like old home week. And I've got old friends that I have not talked to in, good Lord, maybe what, 20 years? 30, longer than that. My God, almost 30 years. 30 years, Rich. Good Lord. We got to do something about that. Why? Yeah, that's, I'm asking the same question, to be honest with you. So let me do this one song. Oh, God, it's going to be one of those nights in the chat room. Okay, let me do this one song. I don't know why I was thinking about this when I was getting ready for this show. And I used to do this in my coffee house days, years and years ago. But for some reason, this popped into my head, and I just felt the urge to do this. If you know the name Krista Berg, you might know it. He had several hits in the 80s, Lady in Red, Don't Pay the Ferryman, things like that. But he did this from like his second solo album, which I heard in 1973, I think it was. And yeah, it's called The Tower. Great Lord came walking through the forest one morning with a weapon in his hand. Rich was his castle, he lacked for nothing but killing was his plan. When a white bird flew by, she fell down from the sky. Nothing was found, only blood on the ground. She was gone. Cursing his fortune, he turned to the forest to kill once again. And standing before him was a lovely young maiden with her hand hung in pain. When he saw her, his eyes were filled with desire. He said, I must have her, she must be mine. She will be mine. He offered her silver, he offered her gold, but she threw it on the ground. Then he fell to his knees, and he begged her, oh please come with me. What you wish will be found. She said, sir, I will go if you put up your bow and spare these creatures, leave them in peace. You have no need. But his words were lost in the wind. His eyes were fixed on a queen. And all he saw was the woman, and all she was a dream. All he saw was the woman, and all she was a dream. He took her and bound her with ropes tied around her to his castle. He did ride at the edge of a bower There stood an old tower and he threw her deep inside. Then the birds left the sky in a terrible cry, sent thunder and lightning and rain falling down. Tears on the ground. All through the days on her face he would gaze, for she was lovely as the spring. No words would she speak except leave them in peace, and some sad lament she would sing. Oh, one day at the door by the window he saw a single white feather was lying on the floor. She was there no more. Now that great Lord is dying, his cold heart is crying for the love of the girl. For many an hour he has wept upon the tower, for she meant more than the world. Oh, one day to the sky a white bird flew by. He lifted his hands, he cried out in pain, come back again. But his words were lost in the wind. His castle was built upon sand, and all he has is this memory, and all he earns is a hand. All he has is this memory, and all he earns is her hand. Isn't that pretty? One of my all-time favorite songs. Krista Berg, The Tower, that's called. Again, I appreciate everybody who's checking us out this evening. It's very, very nice of you to spend your Friday night with me. I mean, really, there's all kinds of different things we could be doing. But, yeah, let's see. What else is going on? Todd is talking about the mods are killing your links, talking about he's got a web link, he's talking about all kinds of things are going on here. Elizabeth is talking about how people like it hot. Don't turn on the fireplace, the couch might catch fire, just saying. He likes no, that's actually going back to the earlier thing where where I move my furniture for the holidays. Because this is a fireplace that you do see behind me. And of course, obviously you can't use a fireplace when it's blocked like this. So in the winter, I'll move my couch over to the side. I will not have that problem anymore. Because the chances are real good. I'm not saying for sure just yet, but chances are real good I'm going to be moving from here. So, yeah, moving to a new location. It's time for a change. That's all there is to it. Going to be closer to people that I love. Because being in a bunker in an undisclosed location in the Midwestern United States has its drawbacks. Ed's saying, you missed us, didn't you? Oh, yeah, Ed. Like a root canal. Definitely. No, definitely I did, dude. You'd be amazed. Zath, just answer me one question, dude. Do you have the same phone number? Let me know, okay? Because yeah, got a lot of catching up to do. I've heard a lot about you, young man. Don't think I haven't been keeping up with you. He's on the other side of the world. Yeah. No, I'm on the other end of the planet. And anybody who's asking, no, the coughing ain't got the coronas. I don't got the coronas. Well, I do. Okay? Call me. Just saying. So anyway, yeah, no, this is basically just allergies. It really is, and I'm supposed to be taking allergy medicine for it, but I've neglected it for the last couple of days, so that's why you're hearing me cough. No, I'm not going to lay down and die just yet. I have been self-quarantined for. Okay, Zach's got the Chicago cough as well. Yeah, we know all about your Chicago cough. Yeah, okay. Look, allergies and coke intake, that's two completely different things. Okay, I'm just saying, lay down the meth pipe, you won't have this problem. But at any rate, so yeah, drink some water. People are giving me, yeah, okay, thank you very much. Now I'm getting all the remedies. Drink some water. Get some lemon juice. Get some Vicks Vapor Rub and put it on there. You're going to feel fine. I swear to God, you're going to feel fine. No, it's not that. I swear. Don't die on us, not on the good carpet. Yeah, no kidding. I promise I'll go into the other room. Okay. But at any rate. Again, thank you all for joining me. I certainly do appreciate it. It's nice to be able to connect with old friends, new friends, people I've not talked to in forever. Thank you very much. It's nice to know that everybody is. It's nice to know that everybody's still doing well, despite these rough times. And yeah, who knows? We may have to do this on a weekly basis. Now that we know that things are working. I really do. I do appreciate it. It's good to know everybody's doing all right. I just heard from. It's no. It's not a sheep's heart. It's a pig's heart, Carl. It's a piece of a pig, and that's okay. I mean, I asked him. I specifically ordered the beef, but I got the pork instead. But that was okay. I don't have a problem with that. The only problem is that, anytime I watch Babe on Netflix, I burst into tears. I don't know why. So there's that. But, and that's really one of the main reasons that I'm just kind of self-quarantining, because I'm right on the cusp of this, you're at a certain age, you've got prior medical conditions, you got to quarantine. You got to quarantine. So yeah, so I'm doing that, and so far it's been working. I haven't, I've only ventured out a few times, and we're doing okay. Everyone's alive, and Elizabeth says that she has known me for 40 years. No, it's actually 48. Think about no. Now that I think about it, it'll be 49. In September. Think about that for a minute, okay? Think about that. I'll just let you chew on that for a few minutes. Talking to old friends here. Glad everybody's doing okay. Because like I said, it's a few years between friends. That's true. You're right. The time, it goes so very quickly. But it's good to know everybody's doing okay. Because it's getting to the point now where, seriously, it's getting to the point where we all know someone who has been affected by this. It's getting kind of weird. It's getting kind of scary. Don't push it, Sparky. Where are the junior gainers tonight? Good question. I let them know that I was on the air tonight. Obviously, it's Friday night, so they may have their own commitments. I know that Justin's still working with his video team. Even though they can't do anything physically, that hey, they still get together to do the Skype calls. And another thing, okay, and this goes back to the technology question that I asked earlier. One of the things that they do, and I saw this on Facebook, and I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and that was that they'll all get together on Skype on like a Friday or Saturday night. And maybe they'll play Uno, or they'll just hang out or play, and just generally, be friends. But through the use of technology, you see the screenshot of like 20 people, together having fun, which is very cool. And can you imagine if this technology wasn't around? Man, you think we're going nuts now? Yeah. Just think about that for a minute. We'd all be climbing the walls. Yeah, we'd still have the 4 channels on the TV with the bunny ears that you'd have to get up every 5 minutes. Have your kid go fix it. Because that's what child is. I don't know if anybody's aware of it. Child is a Latin phrase that means get me the remote. I don't know if any of you know that. But Uno, I just learned that game. My God, Carl, where have you been? What rock did you just crawl out from under, dude? Zaz says, you're looking well, by the way. Thank you, my friend. That's right, 2, 5, 7, and 9. Unless you were really intellectual, then you had 11, too. Just think about that, okay? That's right, you had your Window to the World, WTTW, Chicago. So, I was an Ono champion. Zath, look, just because you played Yoko's records all the time, this means nothing, okay? So, yeah. Hopefully this is all going to go away, the Learning Channel. No, yes, it was the Learning Channel. You are absolutely right about that, Elizabeth. You are absolutely right about that. The Learning Channel. I went to a Catholic school. And, okay, this is going to age me. Watch this. Going to a Catholic school in Chicago. Of course, Sister Mary Discipline and the Steel Ruler. She'd smack you across the wrist and... you'd fall 2 years behind in penmanship. Mother would be called into the conference. He's fallen 2 years behind in penmanship, Mrs. Gainer. I don't know why. Because you've crippled him. He's got to learn to write with his left hand now. But every once in a while, they would wheel in that gigantic 21-inch Sylvania TV with the cathode tube on this gigantic 9-foot-tall whatever it was on wheels, and they'd wheel it in, and they'd hook it up to the cable, and they had a closed circuit going to Channel 20, WYCC, the Learning Channel in Chicago. And if they ran out of things to teach you, you would watch television, which was just revolutionary in those days. Yes, and Channel 11 was the same way. There was nothing but, at the time, before, Sesame Street and all that good stuff, before PBS literally took it over, it was all educational from like 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. And then you would be able to see, all the travel logs and scientific stuff after that. Nero says hello, so hooray for speech therapy. Rock on, Nero. Yeah, so tell us about the Catholic spankings. I got loads of them. Yes, we know, Carl, and that explains several things, if you know what I'm talking about. We heard about you and Father Mulcahy in the confessional on Saturday afternoon. You'd go in there for, confess your sins, and next thing you know, for penance, he's showing you the back road of the Lord. We get it. And Buenos on 44. Yes, that's right. Channel 44. But see, we're looking back now. It's not the Coronas. See, we're going back before UHF. Have you had any impure thoughts? Okay, this coming from Carl Keegan. You want to talk about your oxymorons? Oh, man. Let's do one more. Haven't played this one in a long time. This one just kind of came to my mind. I haven't played this one in forever. So this is going to be... we're about to butcher something really nice, pal. Let's talk about the park and public bathrooms. No, that's George Michael's thing. Okay, that's already been done. One more for the road. Hope you practiced. When have you ever known me to practice? What is this practice you speak of? An old Eagles song. I just thought about this one. I don't know why, but I feel it appropriate. Seems like a dream, how it was so long ago. The moon burned so bright, and the time went so slow. And I swore that I loved her and gave her a ring. Bluebird was high on the wing. Whatever happened to Saturday night? Finding a sweetheart and holding her tight. She said, tell me, oh tell me, was I alright? Whatever happened to Saturday night? Years flow quickly, runs for the door. Now there's birds on the sidewalk and dust on the floor, and she passes the time at another man's side, and I pass the time with my pride. What a tangled web we weave, wove round with circumstance. Someone told me how to tell the dancer from the dance. To Saturday night, choosing a friend and losing a fight. She said, tell me, oh tell me, are you alright? Whatever happened to Saturday night? Whatever happened to Saturday night? I thought it was kind of appropriate. You know, that's kind of appropriate. I'll be doing a post GainerWorld follow-up broadcast. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Just call me and yeah. April. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad you told me that, Rich. April, hi. How are you? Long time no see, hon. Hope you guys, I've been catching up with you guys through Facebook. I'm so glad you and Rich and the kids are doing really great. That's wonderful. It's so great to know that you guys are doing okay, sincerely. As you can tell, still alive and well. I know, much to your chagrin, but hey, what are you going to do? So anyway, so again, thanks to everybody who's been watching this. Like I said, we're just kind of catching up, making sure everybody's all right, because these are some tough times. It's not easy being cooped up and wondering if you talk to somebody if you're gonna get deathly ill. But you know what? We're gonna get through this. We're all gonna get through this. Well, most of us. I hate to be the doomsayer here, but that's reality. But we are going to be okay. And that's what I wish for everybody. And, if we've got to do this on a regular basis, that's great. Everybody wants to know, well, okay, well, when are you going to do this again? What do you think? Do you think you guys think we should do this next Friday? What do you think? You want to do this? You want to make this a weekly thing? You guys tell me. I'm doing this just so I can catch up with you guys, and maybe we can all catch up with each other, which I think so far we've been doing pretty nicely on a regular basis. I don't mind doing this on a weekly basis. We need this regularly when you move to the 19th hole. See, and that's my major complaint, because this is starting to break into golf season, okay? Now I'm starting to get upset because the weather's getting nicer. If it gets to date night, Elizabeth, don't give Carl ideas. He's had the eye on Zath for years, okay? Don't give him motivation. Yeah, no, I don't mind doing this on Friday night. Apart from the clubs, what's your handicap? Yeah, that's pretty much my handicap, a club in my hands. But hey, I'm not proud. So yeah, let's do that. Let's start making a regular date of this until this thing blows over. I don't mind doing this on Friday nights. I really don't. You guys tell me. Start throwing it into the comments section. Hey, what's a good night for you guys? Huh? Maybe you, me, get together Friday night, huh? What do you say? Huh? I'm really scared to say that because I know Carl Keegan is watching this. I'm good with Friday till I get back from work. Then it's my 9 to 9 day. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay. Then you know what? That's one person. Somebody else tell me what's up. No, two people, because Elizabeth is saying that she wants to do this on Friday as well. No, I'm not sick. How sad is it that this is actually turning into it's turning into a habit. Every time I cough because I've got something in my throat, I have to tell people. So yeah, we'll just keep doing this on a weekly basis. In the meantime, if you know of any of your local musicians that are doing this, no matter where, if it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, please, by all means, please support them. Because this is how we all stay in touch. This is how we all keep our craft going. April wants to hear Never Got to Know Her Very Well. Ooh, okay. April, I don't know why you'd want to do that. I thought, okay, one more before we get out of here, okay? And I'm only doing this because a lot of people don't know April, but back in my days when I was doing radio in Indiana, she was the best producer / receptionist I could ever have. My pal, April Showers. Yes, I do remember these things, dear. Unfortunately for you, it's what you get for hanging out with me, okay? Yeah, we'll do this one. By request, the B-side of the Hide and Seek single. Let's try that again. Let's start that again. Never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. If you're waiting for a story, there's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. But I remember her on the streets of New York City, and here was I, looking for some place to go. I turned and said, "Hey, the snowflakes on your lashes." She smiled and said, "That isn't snow." She said, "It's feathers from a pillow God is shaking in the sky." She opened her smiling lips to catch a snowflake passing by. We both began to laugh, and I looked into her eyes, and it was warmer there. But I never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. If you're waiting for a story, there's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. But I remember her as we woke up warm together in her flowered room. She said, "I'll help you pack." She sewed my shirts. I said I'd stay forever. She laughed and put some cookies in my sack. She said, "Leave a trail of cookie crumbs as you walk through the snow, and I will follow after and find you where you go." I left her in the doorway. Oh, why I'll never know, but I was younger then. But I never got to know her very well. All we did was spend a little time. If you're waiting for a story, there's really none to tell. She's just a passing shadow on my mind. Never got to know her very well. There you go, kid. Glad to hear you're doing okay. And that is going to do it from here for now. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. No, thank you guys. I sincerely appreciate it. I sincerely mean that. It's like I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for the support that everybody's been giving me, in terms of the album or the vlog. You've sung that before, I can tell. Yeah, once or twice. But no, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the friendship. I appreciate the love. And I'm really glad to hear everybody's doing okay. Sincerely, I mean it. It's over already. Okay, you cannot be this bored. Are you guys sincerely this bored? Seriously. But yeah, we will. Things are going well. I'm glad things are going well for you guys. I appreciate it more than anything. By all means, keep keep doing what you're doing. Stay well, because it really means a lot to me. And yeah, we'll do this next week. We'll do this again next week. I think that this should be like a weekly meeting point for all of us, just to make sure we're okay. There's people that are making new friends while I'm doing this too, which is, that's very cool. Be safe and be happy. Same to you, pal. I'm so glad, and you know, best to the family. I'm so glad everybody's doing okay there. And we'll definitely stay in touch by all means. I just had an old friend of mine from Spain. I was talking about this on the last show. That a friend of mine the last time I talked to him, I think I was like a freshman in high school. So we're going back like 45 years. By all, you know, he came out of nowhere and just got a hold of me on Facebook. How you doing, man? So, you know, if nothing else, everybody's, you know, coming together in you know, as I would expect in times of crisis. Everybody's coming back together. And yeah, like I said in a previous vlog, I'm reminded of the words of Chipmunk, who told the crowd at Woodstock as the clouds rolled over and the rain began to fall, "We're just going to have to ride this one out. Hold on to your neighbors, man." And that's what's happening. And I'm so really happy that that's happening. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I value you guys. Let's do this next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We all meet back here. Maybe I'll have actually some kind of cohesive plan for this mess. Who knows? Nah, I start now. Anyway, my name is Tim Gainer. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Stay healthy. Stay well. If you like it, hey, you know what to do. We'll see you next time. Peace.